Hello, St. Paul's Church family. I greet you in the name of our risen Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Yesterday, the jury in the Derek Chauvin trial returned their verdicts. Those verdicts all found him guilty of murdering George Floyd, bringing to a close the trial, and in some sense bringing to a close something that began almost a year ago with the killing of George Floyd on the streets of downtown Minnesota. George Floyd's murder opened once again our eyes to the painful reality of racial injustice, of abuse of power on behalf of those who are commissioned to serve and protect us. It opened our eyes to the brokenness that exists in our criminal justice system. This trial and the events leading up to this trial that followed in the wake of Mr. Floyd's death came at a time when we are still battling the coronavirus pandemic. And it has presented to us, as painful as this time has been, it has presented to us, particularly as people of faith, an opportunity. And after all, isn't that what these moments always are? They are an opportunity for us to learn, to grow, to heal, to make positive changes. The killing of George Floyd certainly wasn't the beginning of racial injustice in our country. And sadly, we know the end of this trial with its verdict will not be the end of racial injustice in our country. That is an ongoing sin, an ongoing blight that we as Americans, and particularly we as people of faith, must continue to struggle with, must continue to work towards a better tomorrow. As an opportunity, it was for us here at St. Paul's a catalyst that gave birth to our participation in a wonderful program of racial healing called Sacred Ground. Sacred Ground is a program of our national church, and it's an initiative within a wider initiative that we in the Episcopal Church call Becoming Beloved Community. Our hope for tomorrow is that we will truly be the beloved community that Jesus came to call us to be. I'm very, very proud that St. Paul's was the first parish in our Diocese of Southeast Florida to embrace Sacred Ground, to embrace this opportunity to educate ourselves, to have sacred conversations among ourselves, to look deeply into the realities of racism, white privilege, and the brokenness of our criminal justice system. This Sunday, I'm happy to say, the inaugural Sacred Ground Dialogue Circle, 14 of our community members who came together over several months, watching films, reading books and articles, and having challenging caring, and healing conversations with each other. They journeyed together as a dialogue circle. The very name of that initiative, the Dialogue Circle, reminds us that in listening to others and having the courage to share our own experiences, our own perspectives, can bring about real healing, can bring about real change. This painful moment in American history indeed has been a catalyst. For us here at St. Paul's, it was the catalyst to bring to fruition the inaugural Sacred Ground Dialogue Circle. Not only the inaugural circle here at St. Paul's, but throughout our diocese. And this Sunday at our 10 o'clock service, we will honor and commission the 12 participants and our 2 facilitators, Ellen Kentner and Kristen Murtaugh. These 14 people who embarked on a challenging, sacred journey of truth-telling, and of coming to grips with our own painful racial challenges and struggles. We will commission them at our 10 o'clock service this Sunday. We will send them forth to continue to do the gospel work of fighting racism wherever it is found, of being heralds and witnesses of anti-racism, of standing up to hatred and prejudice wherever it is found. I hope you can join us to learn more about Sacred Ground, to learn more about what we as an Episcopal Church and what we as St. Paul's Episcopal Parish are doing to seize this moment and to transform the pain and death and brokenness of this moment into an opportunity for healing, for hope, for real change and transformation. May God bless you.